I'm going to continue making Christine Daae for Tsubasacon. So this is what I have. So I have the corset base, which isn't looking too pretty right now, but we're getting somewhere, okay? We're getting somewhere. That's what I'm aiming for, is that we get somewhere. So then we also have a mostly bone encased corset lining. So we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. So now I'm gonna turn on my sewing machine and try and work on everything else. And I need to go get my chair, because I use the same chair for my game room as I do in my sewing room. So we're going into a dark room. Actually, I'm gonna turn the light so it's not so dark. And I am going to grab the chair, and then we're going to take it back in to my sewing room. I don't know why I'm talking like everything you don't know, but you know, you kind of don't know. I mean, who am I? Who are you? I don't know. So now I'll put you back up here. And so, first things first, I need to take this, which is going to be part of her belt, like this. It's gonna be like right here, maybe right here. And I can't remember where it sits on the corset, but it's like at the very bottom of the corset. I don't know where it sits on my body. But this is gonna be part of her belt, and I'm gonna cover it in this gold fabric that I'm gonna sew on, and then I'm gonna bedazzle the heck out of it. So first things first, I have to pin that. So I've gotta find my pins. My pins are over here. We're gonna hear my pins. And now I've got to do this by putting right sides together. I feel like I'm teaching a sewing class again. So this goes down, that goes up, and this goes down. So right sides together with that sandwiched in between. Okay. How is everyone today? Anything happening? Any life changes? Or are we just here? I know, look what time, it's 8 o'clock. Sheesh. I don't know why I'm doing this at 8 o'clock, but usually I'm in bed by 9, so it must be all the caffeine I've had today. I've had quite a bit of caffeine, which is not the most usual for me. I try not to get too much caffeine in me, but here we are. Here we are. What can you do? What can you do? I really started that really low. Oh well. Sorry, Andrew Garfield. If you don't know what that is, so Andrew, it's from Tick, Tick, Boom, which is a movie about the guy who made the musical Rent. So every once in a while when I go, oh, what can you do? I go, what can you do? What can you do? Hi guys, welcome in. We are doing a Christine Daae cosplay, so we're here. Oh, okay. I'm gonna stab myself apparently. Okay, there we go. There we go. No blood today. And then I take it down here. Right sides together. That's always what we have. Right sides together. I feel like in my life, all I have ever heard from my mother and grandmothers is basically like, right sides together. And I'm like, yes, ma'am. You know, like it's such a grandma and mom thing to say when you're learning to sew, is you gotta have the right sides together. And I mean, I'm glad they did now, but for a long time, I'm like, what does it even matter? I'm gonna have it anyway, but you know. Okay. But, anything going on? I sound nice. Thank you so much. I think you guys are a little bit slower than what I'm doing, because I think that was by my singing. Hi, guys. I'm starting to see comments, which is very unusual. Usually I'm just talking to myself for like 25 minutes, which is kind of sad if you think about it. So thank you guys. Okay, so this is what it looks like before it's pretty. Before you turn it inside out. This is like, the inside is really pretty if you can't tell. So I'm using my Yaya Han sewing machine, which I got for my birthday and Christmas last year, because my birthday and Christmas are really close together. Let me see. And then it kind of does go through EVA foam, which is what I'm using right now. So if you see me going through EVA foam with this, I swear it's what it's supposed to do. Where are you from? I'm from Appalachia in America. Okay, let's see how I'm gonna do this. What can you do? What can you do? Thank you for the pretty comment. Thank you. Hi, Blanca. How are you guys? Clear the runway. If you're already here, subscribe. You know, do all that fun stuff. I would love to see you guys join the family. And here we go. We're going down this. Okay. I don't know how this is gonna look. So I just saw this tutorial online and it didn't look that great online, but I'm like, I have the hubris that says maybe it will be better. We'll see. But I've always wanted to cosplay this version of Christine. I've done her like a half-done wedding dress, which I got from Goodwill. That is Christine Daae. It's on my Instagram. But I really wanted to, and I also have a video where I do stuff like that. But yeah. Oh, don't give up on sewing. You'd be great. Like, sewing is one of the most relaxing things once you get the hang of it. It's just, you have to get the hang of it first. And, like, that's really disheartening, I know, for a lot of people. Is like, oh, well, it takes forever to learn how to sew. Well, it does. But once you know how to sew, it's so relaxing. And that's what makes it amazing. So I'm going to, okay. Okay, so that, I think I backstitched? Yeah, I did backstitch that. And now, what's really cool about pillowcases, and yeah. What can you do? Have you ever accidentally, wait, have I ever what? Ever accidentally sewn your fingers to your ear? Oh, how do you do that? Yeah, I really am curious on how you do that. I've never heard anyone do that, but I mean, I'm sure you just said it's happened, so obviously it's happened, so. Okay, yeah, that didn't work. So I'm gonna rip it off and just do it the old-fashioned way. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do, new plan. I'm trying to think how we're gonna do this. So obviously this didn't work, so we have to figure, I don't have a cat, guys. You can try, but the cat didn't run into the room because I don't have a cat. I'm not allowed to have a cat. Let's see. So that looked good. So now, okay, so now that it's like that, maybe I can stuff it in here. Like that might be an option. It is an option. Okay, and then I can just cover the sides, maybe. Yes. Okay, okay, we fixed it. We fixed it. We are so back. Okay, so I'll just use this side. Okay, so now we're going up here. Let's see. Okay, I think I did it. Okay. So now, I could technically slip stitch this, but I don't want to. I mean, this isn't a competition piece, so I'm not, like, overly worried about it. I mean, usually when I make something this intricate, I make it a competition piece, but I don't really want to make it a competition piece. Does that make sense? Like, I'm kind of tired of competing just because of, like, all the drama going on with competing right now. Like, I used to love to compete in cosplay contests. It's just ridiculous. I don't know if you guys have heard about any of that. Love you too. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna block you. I'm not scared of you, I'm just ignoring you. But I will block you, you know, I have that power. Anyway. Let's see how this looks once I have it all done. What's going on with you people tonight? Anything cool? All right. What can you do? What can you do? Clear the runway, make another pass. Try one more approach before you're out of gas. I need to have a moderator. Maybe I'll start. I mean, I have moderators on TikTok, but like, I need to like enlist them from my life. Usually I had moderators on TikTok because TikTok is a wild west. Okay, if I can't sing, then why did I pass music school? Just saying. But anyway, TikTok is a wild west. And it's just hilarious because, like, people would say the most outlandish stuff. And I would just be like, okay, can my mod get that? And my mod would go, boop. And it was really great. So I'll enlist mods. Probably once I have more of a Patreon presence, that's when I'll do it. But, you know, Patreon is also a Wild West. So, not really a Wild West. It's just really hard for me to unlearn the interface, if that makes sense. I'm not, you know, I don't like learning Patreon's interface. I don't know. I don't like asking for money. And, like, I know, like, Patreon is a mutual exchange of stuff. That doesn't mean I have to like it. And that's why I'm not even sure if I want to keep being on Patreon, but we'll see. Hello, Flower. Nice to meet you. Okay, so this is what it looks like now. And it's like, ignore this because this is going to be sewn to the actual corset. Okay, let's see. What can you do? What can you do? But how are you guys? Okay, so there's that. And now I have to sew it to my corset, which is going to be interesting because I have to sew the corset to everything else. Okay, let's see. How's this gonna work? Like that, maybe? I'm trying to decide, because like I can't sew it once the boning is in, if that makes sense. I think it's gonna look like that. So I'm doing pretty well. You know, it's been one of those nights where like everything is okay, you know? It could be worse, could be better, but it's fine. Okay, let's see. Well, I hope you feel better, Chris. What can you do? I don't know why that's in my head. It's like, almost like, it's just in my head now. Sorry, guys. Okay, let's see. So that's going to be right there. Okay, I like that. I like that. We'll keep it there. I'm bending my pins, which is great. Not great, actually, because, like, bending pins is like... Oh, it just fell. Okay, never mind. That was my lighter to my stuff. What can you do? Okay. Okay, let's see. How's that gonna work? Okay. I think we made it work. Okay, let's see if this works. Please go through. Okay, we're just gonna take it slow. That's all I can do, right? Oh my gosh, it's working like a charm. This is great. Okay. Oh, I forgot there was stuff behind there. Whenever I'm going through a lot of layers, I'm like putting these on and hoping for the best. So, yeah. Never say sewing isn't a sport, I guess. It's not. But it's my sport. Well, they do. Actually, a lot of women sew. I mean, but men do too. It's not like a gender thing. I've met a lot of men who sew. So, yeah. I mean, if you want to start, nothing's stopping you. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I am one of those firm believers that sewing is for everyone because it's like extremely relaxing once you get the hang of it. It just takes a while, if you know what I mean. Like, everything takes a while to learn. But, oh, I think I just stopped myself a little bit with one of those pins over there, but that's okay. It happens. Oh, one of my friends texted me. That's sweet. Let's see. So now I go like this. it up. I love convertible top, like convertible anything. I want to start making like reversible dresses, but that's in the future when I have more time. Like Christmas break or like summer break or something like that. Okay, so now that's done. And now I have to put a bunch of stuff on it to make it look prettier. But this is what it's going to look like. And we're going to have like trim and a bunch of stuff on it. And then we're going to have a bunch of, you know, all that jazz, all that stuff. And then once we have the actual corset made and like, oh, what's going on under there? Oh, it's that. Okay. Once we have the actual corset, like both parts, like the lining and the actual corset part put together, this is going to go on the bottom. So, let's see. If you're here, why not subscribe? You never know what you might find here. Okay, so now I've got a... Let's see how this is gonna look. So like what I'm gonna do is like this is her like belt, and it's gonna look like this when it's all done. And I'm gonna have like things going around it like beading and stuff. So yeah, it's gonna look really pretty. Let's see. Do I have any like, I'm wondering, wait, what did I just do? I just turned the camera, which is great. Okay. I'm wondering if I have any trim. I have this trim. And I'm wondering if I could, in theory, trim it with this, and it would look really, yeah, it would look really cute. So we could, yeah, I love that. I kind of love that. I'm obsessed with that, I think. Trying to figure out how I'm going to do that. Yeah. Okay, so that'll be that. And I'm on 20% battery. But that's okay because we have a little bit of time left. And then I could do like this all the way up and down it. So let me see how this will look. We have this going around and this going up, and I love that. I love that. That's so pretty. This is what I do is I just start pinning things and hoping for the best, and sometimes it works. Okay, here's another option that I could technically like put around it. It's the same as the stuff that okay, that might be a better option because it's the same that goes around this, but it doesn't really stick out as much as the green, and I do want it to stick out, if that makes sense. So I don't know if I like the screen now that I'm thinking about it. I like it, but I don't like it, if that makes sense. I don't know. I'm on 2%, like 10%, so I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.